The 411 on KHOU 11 News.
4:30 now. This is a look at LaPlace. This is aerial footage just in from Air 11, showing, of course, all of that damage and destruction in the area. Residents in storm-battered Louisiana are trying to pick up the pieces after Hurricane Ida, and they're doing it in the blazing heat. So far, Ida is blamed for at least 4 deaths in Louisiana and Mississippi.
The powerful storm knocked out much of the state's power grid, and outages could last for a month in some places. Jason Allen is on the ground in LaPlace, that's northwest of New Orleans, in the St. John the Baptist parish. Jason.
Ron and Reka, this is one of those communities that is still flooded tonight. Some of these floodwaters in the yards of some homes, right up to the foundations of others. It's not deep, but it's just enough to make it difficult to get around and difficult to start the long cleanup process the people here have ahead of them. While levees along the Mississippi River protected this Kelowna, Louisiana neighborhood from major flooding, Ida's eyewall winds damaged every home. Brian Farnell rode out the storm in his apartment, and Ida changed his mind about doing that again.
I was scared. I got on my knees, man. It was just horrible. It was horrible. I'd never do it again. I mean, I've been through all kinds of storms, but this one, I'd never do it again.
Residents are trying to clean up debris from damaged roofs and collapsed ceilings while navigating around downed trees and power lines. Jackie Roussel said the storm was worse than Betsy in 1965, and now her family's preparing to possibly live in these conditions for weeks.
Water is a problem. We do not have water. So fortunately, we had thought enough to be able to fill a couple of buckets with water before the storm hit.
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards toured the destruction in St. John the Baptist Parish and warned evacuees against returning.
The schools are not open, the businesses are not open, the hospitals are slammed. There's not water in your home, and there's not going to be electricity.
The parish still has a dusk to dawn curfew in effect. You still can't get down a lot of roads. They're either covered with floodwaters or power lines or trees, and officials are trying to coordinate distribution sites for necessities like water. The biggest challenge is power. The storm knocked out more than 2,000 miles of transmission lines. 25,000 utility workers are making repairs, and more crews are on the way, but it could be a month before power is restored.
We're asking people to be patient. We're asking people to be careful, and please be good neighbors.
Adding to the misery, a heat index in the 100s over the next couple of weeks. The other thing in short supply right now is fuel, gas for people to get around here. It's in such short supply, we've seen people lining up around gas stations that are closed. They just park there hoping that a truck might come deliver something while they're there. In LaPlace, Louisiana, Jason Allen, KHOU 11 News.